What's going on, y'all? TheBrandonBrownson here with another episode of Theory Addict. With Halloween coming up, I've been thinking of doing a couple of scarier episodes of Theory Addict, and between my fascination with the game and the fact that my Five Nights at Freddy's 2 wishlist video has been blowing up, I figured, fuck it, let's do a Five Nights at Freddy's episode. Per usual, before we get started, I have a few things to say. First of all, unless otherwise stated, I did not write any of these theories. I found them all on the Five Nights at Freddy's Wikia page, which I will be linking to in the description. Second, unless otherwise stated, I do not believe any of these theories. I'm sharing them for entertainment, not for education. Last, if you're gonna comment, please keep it civil. I'm all for debating in the comment section over the theories, but I do not want to see any flame wars. Basically, just don't be a dick about it. With that said, let's jump right into it. This first theory has been pretty widely accepted by the Five Nights community, but I'll go through it real quick. On the first night, the phone guy mentions an event called the Bite of 87, where one of the animatronics bit someone, and, as a result of the bite, they lost the frontal lobe of their brain. They never say which of the animatronics did the biting, but this very popular theory points the finger at Foxy. Why Foxy, you might ask? Well, Foxy has been clearly decommissioned. Foxy has fallen into disrepair over the years, and Pirate Cove is listed as out of orders. According to this theory, Pirate Cove was shut down after the bite to avoid further injuries and, more importantly, avoid a public relations nightmare. One last bit of evidence is Foxy's jaw, which always seems to hang open. This would suggest that Foxy's jaw was damaged, likely the result of someone attempting to pry Foxy off whomever he bit. One of the most debated issues in the fandom is the mysterious death of Phone Guy. The lack of information surrounding his death has made room for some pretty intense speculation. Before we start theorizing though, let's look at the facts. On the fourth night, you receive your usual recording from Phone Guy. He says he won't be sending you any more messages after this night. You can hear a banging in the background, which we can assume is Foxy pounding on the door. As the phone call ends, the Toreador March can be heard, followed by a strange moan, and then the screech that signals death in the game. Now the easiest theory is that all of the animatronics ganged up on him at once. However, that explanation is kinda boring, albeit scary as hell. So let's look at the possibilities using the mechanics within the game. You can very distinctly hear a pounding on the door, which would indicate that the left door is closed. As a result of that, we can rule out Foxy, who would be the one doing the pounding, and Bonnie, who only comes from the left side. This whittles it down to Freddy, Golden Freddy, and Chica. But between the Toreador March and the moaning noise, which is a staple of Bonnie and Chica, we can safely rule out Golden Freddy as well. That leaves us with Freddy and Chica. Since you very clearly hear the Toreador March right before Phone Guy is killed, you can assume that the power went off. Freddy came in, the march played, and Phone Guy was killed. However, there's one big issue with that theory. You never hear the power shut off. In the game, if you run out of power, there's a very distinct noise that is made, and the phone call would have picked that noise up. If that's the case, however, how did you hear the Toreador March? Well, there's one other scenario in which it plays, and that's when Freddy's in the kitchen. Since you hear Chica's moan right before the death screech, my conclusion is that Chica was the one who killed Phone Guy. With Foxy having just rushed the hallway, Phone Guy was frantically checking the cameras to see where everyone is. The Phone Guy had just checked the kitchen where Freddy was hanging out. You hear the moan, Phone Guy lowers the camera, and Chica was waiting for him. Well, we just discussed what happened to Phone Guy right before his death, but another widely debated topic in the Five Guys community is what happened after he died. Sure, it's possible that the body isn't in Freddy's anymore, but if it was, where would it be? Well, there's two very popular theories to answer that question. The first is that Phone Guy was stuffed in a Chica suit when he was captured. When Chica opens her mouth, you can very clearly see an extra set of teeth. If you think back to the first night, Phone Guy says that if the animatronics catch you, the only parts of you that would ever see the light of day again would be your eyes and your teeth. However, Chica's second set of teeth look extremely unrealistic, so it's possible that that second set is just her endoskeleton. Another bit of evidence pointing to Chica is that Chica makes a raspy, human-like groaning noise when she sneaks inside of the office. However, Bonnie makes that noise too. It's common knowledge that during the day, the animatronics are supposed to sing, much like you'd see in a Chuck E. Cheese. So one could conclude that the grunting noise is the result of the artificial voice boxes malfunctioning. With how cheap the owner of Freddy Fazbear's has been described as being, it should come as no surprise that they wouldn't exactly jump at the idea of hiring a repairman. And if the restaurant has been around for 20 plus years, it's possible, in fact probable, that they would get damaged from repeated use. So, if Phone Guy isn't stuffed in Chica, where is he? Let's think back to that first night, that first phone call once again. Phone Guy explicitly says that they would try and stuff you in a Freddy suit. So the other popular theory is that Phone Guy got stuffed into the Golden Freddy suit. When Golden Freddy appears in the office, he takes the position of a slumped-over corpse, which could very well be the corpse of Phone Guy. Another bit of evidence is that there can't be an endoskeleton inside of the Golden Freddy suit because Golden Freddy has no eyes. Last, technically Golden Freddy is a Freddy Fazbear suit, so that would line up with the Phone Guy's warning. Speaking to Golden Freddy though, Golden Freddy is a mysterious animatronic that appears in a very particular way. When you look at camera 2B, it's possible for the poster to change to one of Golden Freddy. When you lower the camera, Golden Freddy is just chilling in front of the player, and then you die. This can happen even if both of the doors are shut. So you have to question, how the fuck is Golden Freddy going inside of the office? Well, this theory suggests that Golden Freddy is a hallucination. The player is already prone to hallucinations, as evidenced by Freddy's face and the words "It's me" randomly flashing on the screen, and the hallucinations increase if you've seen Golden Freddy. Finally, when Golden Freddy attacks, the jump scare doesn't look like the other animatronics attacking, but instead looks like the flashing hallucination. Well folks, that about does it for this episode of Theory Addict. Please remember that I did not write any of these theories, I do not believe any of these theories. Actually, I take that one back. All of these theories are pretty legit. Anyway, I did not write any of these theories, and if you're gonna comment, don't be a dick about it. As always, check out the links down there in the crotch bar, the description, the doobly-doo, whatever you want to call it. Join the Chameleon Couch Productions Facebook fan group, download my latest album, check out the other channels down there, follow me on all the social media sites, but hey, most importantly, remember to like, comment, subscribe. TheBrandonBrownson, signing out.